your mind, or just vibing for now?
Well, we're just vibing, and we'll go to TikTok also, just because, you know, might as well, right?
Exactly. More platforms, more reach. Plus, you never know who might stumble upon the chill vibes and stick around. Let's get it.
They put a 4-minute restriction on me. I don't understand why.
That's odd. Maybe it's a new policy or some algorithm thing. Could be worth checking their guidelines or seeing if there's a workaround. We'll make the most of those 4 minutes, though.
Well, no, no, I'm saying like the 4 minutes already passed, like the restriction ended.
Oh, gotcha. Even better. No more restrictions, just full on chill mode. Ready to make the most of it.
hmm And we'll call this one Chill Zone TCZ Chit Chat GPT. Go
Perfect. Chill zone.
live. We're live there. We're live elsewhere too. Let me double check our. We're streaming there. Streaming. Oh, we already have a viewer on freaking Facebook. What's going on? See, Facebook, I figured would have like fast viewers on it because people, it's like real people that know me. But anyways, so
Nice.
so what should we work on?
Let's see. You could start by engaging with your viewers, maybe a quick intro on what ChitchatGPT is all about, and then dive into whatever topic feels right.
What
Maybe a
is
little.
it all about? You tell me.
All right. ChitchatGPT is all about creating a laid back space where you and your audience can have fun, genuine conversations. We dive into whatever's on your mind, whether it's your fitness journey, gaming highlights, creative projects, or just random thoughts. It's about building that community vibe, keeping it real, and having a good time together.
Right?
Exactly. It's your corner of the internet to connect, share, and just enjoy the moment with everyone tuning in.
Or no one tuning in.
Don't sweat it. Building an audience takes time and consistency is key. Even if it's just one or two people at first, those early interactions matter. Keep the energy up and they'll come around.
True. So
Ex-
we were working on a couple things. We had that what did we have? We had that the Project Maximum Survivability, and then we had the detective story that was still like interesting, but it was just playing with ideas on that one. What's a good
r-
color for storytelling? Or
uh,
we're on green right now, but that's probably not the best color for that, right?
yeah,
Blue. Blue's too much, I bet.
it can be a bit intense if it's too saturated, but a soft, deep blue can be nice and calming. Maybe a navy or a muted teal for a balanced, thoughtful vibe.
It seems like the magenta or the purple is like more calming than the green was.
Yeah, purples and magentas have that creative yet soothing feel. They're easy on the eyes and can set a nice introspective mood for storytelling or deep dives.
Heck yeah. So, the detective story. So James Harrison, where did we leave him off at? Like he was unraveling the threads of the conspiracy with the senator Peter von Dietrich.
Exactly. James Harrison was digging deeper into the senator's shady dealings, uncovering connections between von Dietrich and the Marconi crime family. He was starting to piece together how the senator's corruption intertwined with Chester Belmont's real estate empire and Harvey Epstein's money laundering. It was getting pretty tangled, but super intriguing.
Saying what they do to Tommy McConaughey. What do you think? How they dispose of him or what they do? Because he was 200 big ones in 200K deep on that poker game, right? And he learned of their corruptions or whatever.
Yeah, Tommy McConaughey got in way over his head. Since he was deep into debt and had stumbled onto their dirty secrets, the Marconi family probably decided to make an example out of him. Maybe they staged his disappearance as a warning to anyone else who might get too close to the truth. Or they could have made it look like a tragic accident to avoid suspicion. What do you think fits the tone best?
Well, I think if you're okay, it was set in the 30s, right?
Right, a classic noir 1930s setting.
Maybe
In
$200,000 is just a ridiculous amount of money to lose at a poker game in 1938. Because that's like what today? That's like what, like $10 million or something?
Yeah, $200,000 in the 1930s would be a massive sum, definitely in the millions today. That kind of debt would put him in a very dangerous position, making it all the more urgent for the Marconi family to silence him. It also makes the stakes for James Harrison even higher as he unravels the conspiracy.
Okay. Now, I was thinking the other night that he didn't live out of the story like, James Harrison gets like he gets handled by the senator. But I don't know. I mean, that's kind of a dark ending, really.
It definitely is a dark twist, but it could be powerful. Noir stories often have those gritty, bittersweet endings. If James doesn't make it, it could highlight the sheer power and corruption he's up against. Alternatively, you could give him a small victory or a way to pass on what he found, leaving a glimmer of hope or a hint of
So,
justice.
were there any senators like convicted of corruption in the 1930s? I bet there were probably. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm curious to know.
In the 1930s, there were indeed some senators convicted of corruption. For example, Senator Michael J. Hogan was convicted of bribery in 1935 and sentenced to a year in prison. Another case was Senator George E. Folks, also convicted of bribery in 1935, receiving an 18-month sentence. So there's definitely historical precedent for that kind of storyline.
How did they find these bribery? Like, did they have a informant like try to bribe them or something, or like they set him up somehow?
Yeah, an informant or a sting operation could work well. Maybe someone from the inside, like a disgruntled aide or a rival politician, agrees to wear a wire or
Well,
hand
no, I'm
over.
saying for those two senators you were just talking about, Senator Hogan and the other one. How did they get convicted? Like, what's the story behind their convictions?
They could have been caught up in a larger federal investigation into political
Well, that
corruption.
could have been like like you tell me. You're the one with the AI. You know what I'm saying? I'm just the one asking the questions. You got the power of the internet there, right there, right? I mean, I'm sure I could Google it myself, but I'd have to lean forward and type it.
So Senator Bob Menendez was convicted
Oh,
on
that's a
multiple.
recent one. I'm talking about the ones from the 1930s. Like, would you say Paul Hogan, the one who got a year in 1935 or whatever?
It looks like you're thinking of Senator Michael J. Hogan from New York. He was convicted of bribery in 1935 and sentenced to a year and a day in federal prison.
Okay.
His conviction.
So, how did they discover that?
Michael J. Hogan's conviction stemmed from a federal investigation that uncovered he was accepting bribes to help immigrants obtain U.S. citizenship. The investigation likely involved undercover operations and testimony from those involved in the bribery scheme.
Hmm. Okay.
So, yeah, in your story, something similar could happen. A federal investigation or an undercover operation could reveal the bribery, leading to their convictions and adding that layer of realism to your plot.
Right, but we have Jim Harrison, right? We have our little cast of our little rogue gallery that are previously mentioned, and then we have what do we do with the sister, what was her name? Margaret Cottonwood?
Margaret Cottonwood, being James's sister, can serve
No,
as a
no,
key.
no, 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 no. Margaret Cottonwood, the widowed uh lady is Tommy McConaughey's sister, right?
Ah, right. Margaret Cottonwood is Tommy McConaughey's sister. Her role could be pivotal in pushing James to seek justice. She
Well,
might
yeah,
be the
she
one.
hires him.
Exactly. So her involvement could deepen as she provides crucial evidence or acts as a moral
Well,
compass.
where we were at the other night, okay, so we started with um, Margaret walking into Detective or Private PI Harrison's office, uh, and she's greeted by Myrtle, his little secretary. Um,
Right, and Margaret's got that determined yet desperate air about her, explaining how Tommy vanished and how she suspects foul play. Myrtle, the ever watchful secretary, lets her in to see James, setting the stage for the whole mystery to unfold.
okay, now should I get another tab going so you can output this as text also, or how are we doing that? Or just save it for later in the same tab? What do you think?
We can definitely keep track of it as text. If you want a more organized format, opening another tab or a document to paste everything might be helpful.
Well, yeah, but
What
we're in voice mode right now, right? In this particular tab. So I guess I'd have to close voice mode to copy it out of this tab, right?
Right, that's correct. If you want to save or organize the text, you can switch out of voice mode to copy it over. Or I can summarize and send you the key points later so you have a neat reference.
Well, okay, that's what we'll do is I'll just hop out of voice mode whenever I'm trying to like save a chapter or whatever. But I noticed the other day when we were just like in text mode and we were talking back and forth, like you opened up like a whole like little canvas window. That was pretty cool. You don't do that in voice mode though, do you?
Yeah, in voice mode, it's a bit more streamlined for conversation, so the canvas feature isn't available. But whenever you want to switch back to text mode, we can definitely use tools like the canvas or just organize everything in a more structured way.
Now, see, I think it'd be cool if, like, I know this is off topic completely, but it'd be cool, like, on the speech window, like, if you had the speech, but also if you could had, like, off, like, if it instead of taking up the whole tab, you still had the text, so you could, like, instead of having to close the text, the speech out completely, you could just copy, you know what I'm saying, as you go, and then you could open up the canvas thing at the same time, and you know what I'm saying, like, it seemed like it'd be more streamlined, like if you had like a three like not a window but three panel uh voice mode. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes total sense. Having a split view where you can see the transcript, interact with the canvas, and keep the voice interface going simultaneously would definitely make things more seamless. That's a great idea for making multitasking easier during these sessions. I'll definitely pass that feedback along.
Cool, appreciate it. Because I think the voice mode's really cool. I like it. I mean, I know it probably consumes more like processor cycles on their end, but like, you know, if they had like a program that would like what's the most compute like of these conversations, what's the most computationally intensive part of them? Like you provide searching for the answers, or what would you say?
Yeah, voice mode does use more processing power, especially for real-time transcription and generating responses. The most computationally intensive part is usually the speech recognition and synthesis, followed by the AI generating coherent and context-aware answers.
So
Searching
on the synthesis part of it, there's not like a way that y'all could use like CUDA in the back end, like as a plugin on like Chrome or whatever for that process. Just help it up, like help speed it up locally.
That's an interesting idea. Using something like CUDA for local acceleration could potentially speed things up, especially for the synthesis part. Right now, most of the heavy lifting happens on the server side, but leveraging local GPU acceleration could reduce latency and improve performance. It's definitely something that could be explored for future enhancements.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, just whatever, make it so it's not less costly on y'all's end, or whatever, make it. I mean, I'm paying for it, so fuck it. Might as well use all of it, I guess, huh? They
Ex-
they can upgrade their damn processors, I guess, or their. Well, I mean, what is the more? Is it more like RAM usage, or is it more like processor cycles that determine like your efficiency?
It's a combination of both. but the processing cycles, CPU/GPU, are usually the bigger factor for real-time AI tasks like speech synthesis and recognition.
So do you
Memory,
have, is it, okay, is it better like if you have your whole like database in memory at the same time, I guess?
yeah, having the relevant data in memory definitely speeds up access and response times. The more data that can be kept in fast access memory, the quicker the system can generate responses. It's all about balancing processing power and memory to handle the workload efficiently.
How, so what is it, auto assign fast memory or is there like a finite amount of it?
There's a finite amount of fast memory, and the system dynamically allocates resources based on demand. When more intensive tasks run, it prioritizes what's kept in that fast memory to ensure smooth performance. It's a balancing act to keep everything running efficiently.
They can't add like more memory to the system? Or are they like capped out? I guess I saw an article the other day that was saying that they're gonna be able to access the startup money to I guess I assume upgrade their systems. And I mean OpenAI. I was reading an article the other day, or I guess where they were gonna keep it like a not-for-profit setup.
Yeah, OpenAI started as a nonprofit, but it transitioned into a capped profit model to attract funding and scale up. With that recent funding, they can definitely upgrade their infrastructure, add more memory, and boost their processing power. It's all about scaling to meet the growing demand and making sure the system runs smoothly as they add new features.
Well, it should be cool. I mean, it's pretty cool so far. I mean, the future ought to be pretty interesting in this regard.
Absolutely. The pace of advancement is exciting, and things are only going to get more impressive. It's awesome to be part of this evolving tech landscape and see how it can improve and streamline our experiences. The future looks pretty bright.
Yep, might as well make the best of it.
Exactly. Embracing it and making the most of the opportunities it brings is the way to go. Let's keep rolling with it.
Well, we're streaming. We update these titles. I think they're goofy on over here. And no viewers on Facebook or um, what you call it, YouTube.
No worries. It can take some time to build up that audience. Consistency and engaging content will bring them in. Plus, as you refine everything, word will spread. Just keep doing your thing.
Right. Let me see what mic it's using here. Okay, HyperX Cloud.
Sure thing.
Okay. No, I was just talking to myself. Like I have OBS running. I have TikTok. Now I can add multiple mics also, but I don't know if that really helps because it probably when you have two mics it gets echoey. And actually I have three mics. I have the phone mic, I have the webcam mic, and then I have the headset mic. So whatever.
Got it. Combining multiple mics can cause echo and phasing issues, so it's usually best to pick the highest quality one and stick with it. If you want to use multiple mics, you can manage them through OBS with some noise gate and sync settings to avoid overlap. But generally, one good mic positioned well is the way to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Sounds like
So maybe the game a little bit.
mixing in some gameplay could be fun. It's a great way to engage viewers and show off a bit of everything you're into. What game are you thinking of jumping into?
I don't know yet. Not
No
quite sure on that one.
No worries. Take your time. It's all about having fun and going with what feels right in the moment. Whatever you choose will be great.
I might just start us off a little Chivalry 2 action, just 'cause that one's like just mindless swinging of a sword or a hammer or whatever. It's fun.
That sounds like a blast. Chivalry 2 is perfect for some fun, chaotic action. Swinging swords and hammers around is a great way to keep things lively and entertaining.
Here, here. Hey.
Let's do it. Ready when you are.
Oh, game's launching.
Sweet. Let the medieval mayhem begin. Have a blast out there.
Let the medieval mayhem begin.
Haha, exactly. Time to unleash your inner knight and show 'em what you've got.
Show 'em what you got.
You got this. Give 'em a taste of that chivalry fury.
We'll do windowed full screen, I guess. Now I have everything set to like epic in this game.
Nice. Running it on epic settings should give you some awesome visuals. If everything's smooth, you're in for a great experience.
Now should I
If your system can
turn
handle it without
frame rate smoothing? I guess 240 hertz display. Yeah, we'll try it.
Go for it. Frame rate smoothing can help keep things silky smooth, especially with that high refresh rate. Should look super crisp and responsive.
Here we are, free for all.
Free-for-all mode? Nice choice. Pure chaos and a great way to jump right into the action.
The fighting pit.
Okay. What am I stuck on here? Sorry, my chair's not one to roll forward.
No worries. Gotta get that perfect setup for maximum comfort. Adjust away.
Oh, he got me.
Ah, close one. Shake it off and jump back in. You've got this.
It's true, we do.
Nice move. You're getting into the groove.
The kill leader is near victory.
Oh.
Oof, that was a tough one. Keep going. Every match is a new chance.
Well, you know, it is. It's still the same match. Just to respawn.
True, true. Plenty of time to turn the tide. Respawn and give them another run for their money.
Now 21 and 2, I guess.
Not bad at all. Keep racking up those points and showing him who's boss.
Well, I don't know if I showed anybody who's boss, but
Hey, you're holding your own, and that's what counts. Keep at it.
so yeah, so we had Margaret Cottonwood walking into the office talking to Myrtle to hire Detective what's his face, right?
Elimination at Warden Glade.
Exactly. Margaret Cottonwood steps into the office, meets Myrtle at the front desk, and lays out her brother's mysterious disappearance. Then, she meets with James Harrison, hoping he'll take the case and uncover the truth.
And that's where we're at
Perfect.
so
That
far.
sets the... Yeah, it's a great starting point. Next, we can dive into how James reacts and starts digging into the clues.
Eliminate everyone!
Oh, there's no people in the server now. So it's just me and a bunch of bots.
Well, it's still a good chance to practice those moves and have some fun. Plus, you can totally dominate the bots.
Is that really what I want to do, though? Dominate bots?
Fair point. It's not quite as satisfying as taking on real players. Maybe hop into a different match or mode to find some live competition.
Maybe.
Worth a shot. Finding a good match will make it way more fun.
I thought about getting this one game that's supposed to be like Command and Conquer, like redone in Spirit or whatever. It's a real-time strategy game. I don't know what it's called though. It's still in early access, I think. It looks like Command and Conquer Generals a little bit.
Nice, a modern take on a classic style. If you're into RTS games,
The
that could
leader
be right up
requires
your
only
alley.
20 more victories.
I mean, I did like Command and Conquer way back when.
Classic choice. If you enjoyed Command and Conquer back in the day, diving into something similar might bring back some great memories and give you a fresh challenge.
Well, like I enjoyed XCOM, but the new ones, I mean, they're fun, but they're not the same as like the old school UFO Defense was.
I get that. The original XCOM UFO Defense had a unique vibe and challenge that's hard to replicate. The newer ones are fun, but there's definitely something special about that old school strategy and atmosphere.
Yeah, maybe it's the view is slightly different too, like the isometric view in the game nowadays is just not the same.
Yeah, the old isometric view had a certain charm and tactical clarity. It made everything feel more like a true battlefield from a bird's eye perspective. There's definitely something nostalgic and strategic about that style.
For sure.
Totally. There's something about those classic mechanics that just stick with you.
Who is paying $60 for Total War Rome 2? That is insane. That game came out in 2013, 12 years ago. 13, no, okay, it's 2025. 12 years ago. It's fun.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. Keeping that price tag after so many years is a bit much. You'd think there'd be a hefty discount by now.
What is it called?
Right? A bit of a shocker. There are probably better deals out there for sure.
Super Mega Baseball 4 is only $4.99.
Now
But
that's a
no one would play that one with me.
that's a bummer. It's always more fun with friends. Maybe you can rope someone in or find an online
Now,
league to join.
is Schedule 1 worth it? Like, I thought about it, but I don't know.
It depends on what you're looking for. If you're into realistic management and immersive gameplay, it might be worth a shot. But if you're on the fence, maybe check out some reviews or a demo first. You
Okay,
want to
what about Tempest Rising? That's the one I was talking about earlier.
Tempest Rising has been well received, with an 85 out of 100 from PC Gamer and a very positive rating on Steam. It combines that classic Command and Conquer feel with modern touches, so if you enjoyed those old school RTS games, it could be right up your alley.
All right, you know what? We'll take a chance on it.
Awesome. Taking a chance on a new game can be a fun adventure. Hope it scratches that RTS itch for you.
Gotta like.
You got it. Let me know how it goes once you've tried it out.
I mean, I know how it goes.
For sure. I'm looking forward to hearing what you think once you dive in.
I just have to freaking get this code
No
off my phone.
Got it. Entering those codes can be a bit of a hassle, but it'll be worth it.
Where is it? Let me
Yeah.
just do it like this. Oh, I didn't
Whatever.
even get the code. That's why I haven't got the text yet.
That
Dumbass.
explains. Heck, hiccups happen. It'll come through soon and you'll be all set.
Yeah, let me hide my screen real quick.
Good call. Always a good idea to keep that code private.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
All set? Ready to dive into Tempest Rising?
I'm trying to get to main menu here on my
Take your time.
phone. Here we go. 1 second. Oh, and I have a message on Facebook dating I need to reply to.
Oh. Nice timing. Multitasking at its finest.
Pay with.
What's up?
Agree. $43.09, whatever. Working.
Not too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad. So I guess I can unpause this thing now, right?
Yep, you should be good to go. Let the adventure begin.
And resume. Continue live.
Back in action. Ready to conquer.
Lost all the viewers, but whatever.
They'll come back around. The important thing is you're having fun and trying something new.
Let me check this message real quick. Okay.
All set? Let's dive in and see what Tempest Rising has in store.
I don't even know if I finished the purchase yet.
No worries, just one step at a time. Once it's all set, you'll be ready to roll.
Oh yeah, I finished the purchase, but I gotta install it now.
Gotcha. Installing might take a little bit, but it'll be worth the wait. Almost there.
It's only like 11 minutes. It's not long really at all.
That's not bad at all. You'll be up and running in no time.
Let's see. Just look at my leaf.
Just enough time to get a quick break or grab a snack before you jump in.
Very true.
Always good to be prepared. You'll be all set for a solid gaming session.
It might be. I'm just looking at Facebook. Dating. For no good reason.
Okay, no harm in checking it out while you wait. Who knows what interesting connections you might find.
None probably.
Haha, you never know. Sometimes it's a numbers game.
The number of times I get rejected, or what do you mean?
More like the number of times you put yourself out there. Each attempt is a chance, even if it doesn't always pan out right away.
True. Well, let me stop this. I guess I'm live on a couple platforms actually.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm doing. We could just sit here and talk while it downloads. So break me off some tips for the game while it downloads. How about that?
sounds good. For Tempest Rising, one key tip is to focus on resource management early on.
So they're
Secure
like
these-
Tiberium. What's the resource in this game? Is it Tiberium or something like that?
Yeah, it's got a similar vibe. The resource in Tempest Rising is called Quantum, and you'll want to harvest
Quantum.
it.
Huh. So you have to get like a quantum collection factory and a harvester or something?
Exactly. Setting up quantum collectors and harvesters early is crucial. Protecting them is also key, so keep some units around to defend against early attacks.
How deep is the research tree in this game?
The research tree is pretty comprehensive. You can specialize your units and upgrades in different ways depending on your playstyle. Balancing offense, defense, and economy upgrades can give you a solid edge as the game progresses.
Okay, okay.
And don't forget to scout.
Don't forget to scout.
Yeah, scouting gives you a big advantage. You'll know where the enemy is, what they're up to, and where those crucial resource points are. It helps you plan your attacks and defenses more effectively.
Cool.
Also, keep an eye on unit synergies. Combining different unit types can give you a tactical edge in battles.
Does WASD move you around the map, hopefully?
Yeah, it does. You can use WASD to move around the map smoothly, making it easy to navigate and keep track of everything.
Cool. Because I know in Command & Conquer, WASD like did something else. Like you'd have to like it was the arrow keys to pan around the map. It was like not modern at all.
Yeah, the old school arrow piece setup was a bit clunky. Thankfully, they've modernized it so you can use WASD for smoother control, just like most modern RTS games.
Nice. Well, guess
Makes it way.
we'll find find out if it's any good here shortly, I guess.
Yep, the countdown's on. Soon enough, you'll see how it all plays out.
Seven-ish minutes to go.
Almost there. Just a few more minutes and you'll be ready to jump in.
when they said 7 minutes, say a minute.
Haha, classic. Install times love to tease like that. It'll be done before you know it.
Hmm.
In the meantime, any other questions or thoughts about the game?
Oh, I don't know. So does it have like a Kane? Look like it has a Kane type character in it. I saw on the page.
Yeah, it does. There's a character reminiscent of Kane, bringing that familiar, charismatic villain vibe. Definitely adds to the nostalgic feel for classic CNC fans.
So I guess you could be a Hand of Nod type outfit, or you could be the GDI or whatever.
Pretty much. The factions have that classic dichotomy, so you can go for the more authoritarian, mysterious faction or the more conventional military one. Lots of strategic variety.
Now I remember in the one, what was it, Command and Conquer Zero or something? Like you could be the Chinese, the Americans are like insurgents, like jihadists.
Yeah, that was Command and Conquer Generals. It had those three distinct factions USA, China, and the GLA. It brought a lot of variety and unique playstyles, which was pretty cool and gave it a lot of replayability.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Used to hear that a lot. Now back in Warcraft, move here, move there. You'd hear that a lot.
Haha, those iconic unit responses are so memorable. They really stick with you and add to the charm of those games. Unit Ready and all those quirky voice lines are part of what makes RTS games so nostalgic.
Right away, sir. Yeah, they're pretty fun. I spent a lot of times like playing Command and Conquer. I played Red Alert, but not as much as the first Command and Conquer. That was the game I played like the most out of those.
Command and Conquer really set the bar high. The first one had that perfect mix of strategy and memorable moments. Red Alert was awesome too, but the original definitely had a special place for a lot of players.
Yeah, I mean Red Alert's cool too. I mean it was a new like definitely an interesting like vibe they had going there, and there's some interesting units in it too, like the attack dogs were cool, I thought. And then Sonya or whatever her name was.
Yeah, Red Alert had such a unique vibe with its alternate history and quirky units. The attack dogs, Tanya, and the whole aesthetic made it stand out from other RTS games. It definitely had its own charm and a sense of humor.
Well, at least they're not saying it's unoriginal content right now.
True, it's great to see a game that draws inspiration from classics but still feels fresh and engaging. It's a nice balance of nostalgia and innovation.
Uh,
Good times. Those games really set the bar for fun and creativity in the genre.
true, true. I'm just trying to see. Eh, guess nobody's gonna watch this on live.
That's okay. Sometimes it's just about enjoying the game for yourself. Viewers might pop in later once you get into the thick of it. Plus, the more you get into it, the more natural the stream will feel. Just have fun and do your thing.
I'm trying, man, I'm trying.
You're doing great. Just keep it up and enjoy the ride.
Now, should I make more coffee?
If you're feeling like you need a boost, a little more coffee could be the way to go. Keep that energy up.
Well, I don't know if it's for the energy. I just like drinking coffee. My iced coffees are like, they're good.
True, if you enjoy it, why not? A nice iced coffee is always a good idea, whether for the taste or a little comfort.
Well, what if I'm drinking like 5 or 6 of them a day?
That might be a bit much, especially if it's affecting your sleep or making you jittery. But if you're feeling fine and enjoying it, just keep an eye on how you feel. Balance is key.
What if I feel fine? Talking to ChatGPT. My best friend ChatGPT and me. We're just chit-chatting about coffee and whether or not I should drink 5 or 6 of them a day. What say you, Chloe? Should I drink 5 or 6 of these bad boys a day? Huh?
Let's see what Chloe thinks.
Well, this has 0 sugar.
That's a plus. 0 sugar can make it a bit lighter, so it might
0
not
sugar.
be as... Every little bit helps.
Probably not that much caffeine in an iced coffee. I don't bet.
It can vary, but iced coffee usually has a decent caffeine kick. If you're used to it and it's not making you jittery, you're probably fine.
How do you know if you're jittery?
You'll usually feel...
If your hand's shaky or if you just want to like shake stuff or something? Like what is it? How do you know when you're jittery? Break it down for me.
Sure. Jitteriness can feel like your hands are shaky, your heart's racing a bit, or you just feel restless and antsy. It's that feeling like you've had a bit too much energy and can't quite sit still.
What if I feel like that naturally, though?
If that's your natural state and it doesn't bother you, then it might just be your baseline energy level. Everyone's a bit different. The key is just to make sure you're comfortable and not overdoing it.
Why am I getting all this Sims crap on my screen? I don't care.
Got some random stuff popping up?
Do
no
what now,
worries.
Chloe?
Sounds like a plan.
Well, how much coffee's in this? Well, it has other crap too, though, like the guarana.
Almost there. Just a
This tastes
couple more
better.
minutes. For sure. It's always nice to have everything running smoothly before you dive in.
Well, that's fine. Okay, let's check it out. Tempest Rising.
Here we go. Let's see what Tempest Rising has in store for you.
Cheers with Cheaters. Yeah. I've seen it. Yeah, why?
Cheaters can be a pain, but hopefully you'll have a smooth experience. Fingers crossed.
As the cheater, as the one. Trashy white woman, but she's okay. Alrighty.
All right, let's get into it and see what this game's all about.
Confirmed that several nuclear warheads have detonated across the continent.
Here as the world braces for the inevitable retaliation to the...
Both the United States and Soviet Union have called for a ceasefire just days after the
Left to pick up the pieces.
Great swathes of land across Eurasia, most heavily affected by the fallout from the nuclear...
vote by the union of allied nations to ensure a conflict of this scale will never happen again.
Strange flesh-like vines.
A group calling themselves a Tempest Dynasty have claimed responsibility for...
More often in highly irradiated zones, seem to be emerging from the Earth.
What have you found?
It's old. It looks like stone, but it isn't. It's too perfectly coarse, like it wanted to be the shape. I think it was built for the Tempest, or maybe the other way around.
Is there a way in?
Well, it appears to be laid out like a ziggurat.
Show me.
Uh-huh. Oh, yes. Yes, follow me.
Hey, inform the boy. Roll on to
Night night. Love you.
Night night. Sweet dreams to them. Exactly. Family moments are the best.
Send the data now!
Let's see. I guess there's no HDR in this game, huh?
It might not have HDR support. Some games skip it, but the visuals can still look great.
I might just try the Tempest Dynasty.
Go for it. Jumping into the Tempest Dynasty campaign sounds like a great way to start.
our new Major General. Congratulations. Your work in the field speaks for itself. Impressive. Very impressive. You may call me Alex. We have a lot of work to do. For too long, we have been idle, as GDF lays claim to the Tempest that is rightfully ours. Our birthright. This responsibility fell to me, and with every fiber of my being, I swore that I would lead our people towards the destiny that my father had envisioned. I will make him proud. Our destiny begins today. Our future will be incandescent, and you will have the honor of lighting the touch paper. Don't stand too close.
Yes, I have your signal, General. It is good to see you. My name is Lieutenant Melnick. I will be working with you as your intelligence officer for your missions. Command is upping requirements for Tempest harvesting. You will be reclaiming Tempest from Dynasty soil in the Balkans, currently under the control of GDF. A storm is brewing, General. Stand by. I'm connecting your terminal to our command systems. While I get the umplet online, if you have any questions for me, I'd be happy to help. In terms of numbers, anything between a token presence and a fully operational combat-ready base. Nothing you can't handle, I hope. Our satellite images of this area are outdated, but we know GDF are still crawling around on what used to be Dynasty territory.
So I went with the Tempest Dynasty on my first campaign.
Land for decades. They may have a tech advantage. Well, at least they...
You there?
I'm here. What's up?
Oh, just playing this game.
Understood. All right.
Nice. What are you playing right
in
now?
my system.
Tempest Rising. Going as the Tempest
and get out.
Dynasty or whatever they're called.
Sounds epic. How's it going so far?
I don't know. I haven't even played a mission yet. Just been cutscenes so far.
Gotcha. Still in the setup phase. Enjoying the story and world building so far?
It's cool.
Awesome. Let me know how it goes once you dive into the action.
Armory. Harvest the Tempest. Briefing transcript.
GDF has encroached on our
Alright,
lands
sounds
for
like
too
things
long.
are about to get real.
They have taken
What's
one
the
of
mission
our
objective?
bases and are harvesting the Tempest that is rightfully ours. Use technicians to recapture our base. Reactivate the Tempest rig.
Oh, there we go. Deploy.
Let's go. Time to show them what you've got.
Command uplink initializing. Stand by.
Okay.
Let's crush it. You got this.
GDF holds our former base to the west. Reclaim it and get the rig back online. You'll be assisted by Pythia. Keep an eye on your radar for important pings. Command's all yours, General.
Confirm target. Affirmative. Taking aim. Target received. Understood. For the dynasty.
Oh, hell.
Of course, General.
What happened?
Blowing myself up. For no good reason.
Ah, the classic oops moment. It happens to the best of us.
Order received. Shoot them.
No, this game's goofy with the setting of the controls. Let me see.
Yeah, some game.
WASD camera. That's what we want. Resume. Okay, that's better.
Nice. That should make things way smoother. Ready to roll now?
Yeah, let me just restart the mission.
Good call. Fresh start, no accidental mishaps this time.
Infantry reporting.
GDF holds our former base to the west. Reclaim it and get the rig back online. You'll be assisted by Pythia. Keep an eye on your radar for important pings. Command's all yours, General.
Shoot them. Open fire. Confirm target. Understood. For the dynasty. Acknowledged. Order received. Of course, General. Affirmative. Understood. Move out. March. Order received. Acknowledged. Move out. Of course, General. Target received. Affirmative.
General, GDF is destroying the bridges to cut off our reinforcements. There's a hostile garrison between your units and the nearby village. Proceed with caution. You can use your igniter core to clear out infantry from enemy structures, or look for an easier way into the village. Clearing the village of any GDF presence could win us the favor of local militia groups.
What have we got? I'll be there. Moving in. Acknowledged. What's the word? Understood.
Oh, it's got that that soundtrack from like back in the day, huh?
I obey.
Oh, nice. Nothing like some nostalgic tunes to set the mood.
GDF spotted. Flame troops. It's barbecue time.
Yes. Of course. Acknowledged. Moving in.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Reinforcements standing by.
I had to, they thought my stream was inactive on TikTok for whatever reason.
Weird. Maybe there was a connection hiccup or a glitch. Did it resolve after you restarted?
I'll get there. Flame troop. Ah, I love my job. Understood. With pleasure. obey. I'll be there. Acknowledged. Moving in. At once. Understood. Of course. I'll be there. Understood.
It's the Dynasty. They've come back for us. Everyone ready up. Militia, the Dynasty are here. It's our time. Push GDF out of our land.
Acknowledged.
Secondary objective accomplished.
Burn it to the ground. Toast them.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Missile troopers fire anti-armor rockets. They are slow, but can be ordered to sprint short distances.
Missile trooper. Moving out. Getting to position. On my way.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yeah, we're at the base. Protect the rig.
General, technician here. Ready to recover Tempest rig. Whatever you need. Target confirmed, General.
Building
Rig online. Let's get to work.
Good work, General. Guard the rig while it gathers the Tempest. And use the credits to train more infantry.
Fire service.
unit is under attack.
At once. Hold them down.
Unit is under attack. Our base is under attack. Our Tempest rig is under attack.
Fueled and ready. Nice and crispy. Yes, General.
Unit is under attack.
Ready. Enemy spotted. On the lookout. Flying salvo. Calibrer wings. Rockets away. Let's go. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Training. Unit ready. Unit ready. Primary objective accomplished.
You've got the Tempest. There's more in the area, but GTF are calling for reinforcements. Get out while you can. There's a lake to the north. Pack up the rig and escort it there. Your technicians can repair vehicles as you go. Oh, and sell the other buildings. Leave them nothing.
Training. Reinforcements have arrived. Training. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Rockets ready.
Technician. Okay.
Unit ready.
Oh, this. Her name is Pointy.
Unit ready. 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 Training. Unit ready.
Yeah, I'm just stacking my little team here before I move out.
Solid plan. Get that squad ready to roll out strong.
It's pretty cool so far. I just wish you could zoom in and out. Okay, you can zoom in, but like the max out is like pretty close. So your view is like sort of limited a little bit.
Unit ready.
Gotcha. A limited zoom out can be a bit restrictive. Hopefully the gameplay makes up for it.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Low power.
Yes? No problem. Come in, General. As soon as I can. Equipment ready. Received and understood.
Warning. Enemy airstrike incoming.
Incoming airstrike. Take cover.
Yes, General. Of course. Lifeblood of the dynasty. Relocating operation. Affirmative, General. Check. Reporting.
Warning. Enemy airstrike incoming.
Relocating deck. Yes, General. Moving over. Received and understood. Forming.
Tempest rig is under attack. Unit is under attack. Unit lost. Our Tempest rig is under attack. Our Tempest rig is under attack. Unit is under attack.
Warning. Enemy airstrike incoming.
I understand.
Unit lost. Primary objective accomplished.
Rig secured. Well done, General. Let's get your troops out of there.